Howdy everyone and welcome to episode 12 of Chumps to Champions, my Chumps City FM15 career. If you just happen to have randomly clicked on this video and don't know what's going on, maybe check out the series playlist, which is always in the description below. Click on that and you can watch all the videos so far. So today, it is a huge episode. We are playing Basingstoke at home, a massive fixture, heading into the last few games of the season, because we are fourth, Basingstoke is second, but we want to hold on to this playoff spot and maybe, just maybe, try and catch Sutton United. We've been a little bit inconsistent throughout the whole season, not consistent enough to really challenge for first place where Sutton United have remained most of the season, but we've done enough to just about cling on to it playoff spot, but it's very close, as you can see from the table there. So I'll show you what's been happening lately since the last episode, where we lost against Wealdstone and beat Hazen Yedding 2-1. We then went on to beat St Albans 2-1 at home, goal from Michael Cheek. We then lost 1-0 against Whitehawk at home, but then 2 away victories. We returned. That was our first away win, I think, since November, against Concord Rangers. So we beat Maidenhead 2-0, Redwood and Palmer Samuels were the goals, and then we beat Hemel Hempstead 2-1, Christian Smith with a penalty and Palmer Samuels turning that game around. But then another home defeat against Bromley, so we've lost 2 games at home on the bounce without scoring a goal. So for some reason our form has switched round between home and away, and we're at home against Basingstoke, which doesn't bode well at the moment. So it's that time of year, March 2015, when you are allowed to see your youth candidates and evaluate them and everything. So lots of regens coming into the team. I've got one guy that looks relatively decent. It's Zanelli, the only one that's got any noteworthy potential. Scored 2 goals in the game actually against the under-18s. Youth candidates versus Chumps under 18s. 2 goals from him. Adrian Zanelli could be a decent player, I don't know, he may not turn out to be, but he's the best one of a bunch. If we just look at the under-18s, he has the best potential out of the new ones and the old ones, in fact. Under-21s, that's mainly first team players anyway. I have released another player, you may remember, what's his name? I can't remember how to pronounce it, to be honest. This guy, Ekpiteta. Yes, that's him. So he's left because he wanted first team football and I couldn't give it to him. He decided to just leave. He was wasn't really contracted anyway, so he was just able to leave. Let's get on with this match then, again against Basingstoke today. Let's look at the tactics, look at the team which I will be using. I think I'll be sticking with the same team as last time. Adowell's had a bit of a poor run. He is still on 15 goals. Palmer Samuels was on a bad run, but scored a couple goals in the last few games. So I'm going to stick with him and Cheek up front, who played in the last game. Obviously, it didn't end too well, as you know from the result. But let's see. We need to try and beat Basingstoke. We really have to try and get a win here, just to cement our playoff place. Have a quick look at the table again, and stay ahead of this chasing pack. Let's click submit team then and get the ball rolling. Oh yes, I forgot to say Harry Hickford out for 4 to 5 weeks. Well no, it was 4 to 5 weeks. It only says 6 to 12 days now. That's gone quickly. Maybe he's just somehow recovered really quickly because he's just so damn attractive. Well, look at that hair. Whew, slicked over. It's like mine. I'm going to stop now, sorry. Okay, let's get on with this game. So Girdleston's playing. Should have said that. Come on, there we go. So Basingstoke could go top, but we could go third with a win. We were unlikely to win by enough goals to go ahead of Basingstoke. Bromley beat us in the last game, unfortunately, and they're a top team. So we're not winning the games we need to, unfortunately, to try and stay at the top. Let's just sort out some player instructions and then give the lads a bit of a boost. Yeah, let's just speak to them all. Let's go for it. I think I'm going to take that. No, actually, Let's go higher tempo. Let's go for it from the start. No faffing around. Let's just go attacking from the start. Against Bromley, we just didn't exist in that game. Nothing happened. It was just pretty dull from our point of view. We usually have loads of clear-cut chances and miss them, but in that game there was nothing. Ah, they've taken the lead already. This is not good. Basingstoke have had a very good season. They're very hard to beat. They've hardly lost any games. They've drawn a lot of games. We might be going into the last episode, guys, fighting for a playoff place. I was hoping maybe we could go for a title push, but it seems very unlikely now. Come on, let's... Oh, no. What is our defence doing? Floods through, and he's made it 2. Ugh. Well, that's me taking away push higher up. What was the defence doing? Without Hickford, we are in trouble. We really are. We need to try and hold on to this playoff place. Mambo, awful. 6.0. What the hell is he doing? Come on, Mambo, run for that. Go and tackle him. Flood is destroying us. So many puns and jokes available there. Oh, he almost found the back of the net again. It's like a tsunami hitting us. So half time we've just done nothing. I'm going to say aggressively. Revenge, because they did beat us towards the start of the season, I think. So revenge is on the... Well, you would hope would be on the cards. It's time to just go for it and push forwards. Which has worked against Hemel Hempstead and a couple other teams recently. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it really is just so suicidal. Girdlestone's having a poor game, as is Mambo. I'm going to bring Girdlestone off because he is tired and on a yellow. We're going to exploit the flanks, play wider, push higher up. Actually, we won't do that. Pump ball into box. Just try a few different things. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. I'm hoping for a recovery in this second half, but I don't think we're going to get it. Time to go overload already. Taggart's had a poor game. Cheeks tired and dead. Adele's going to come on. This is not what I wanted from this episode. Oh yeah, Mark Hughes is back. I forgot to say that as well. He had 3 months out, didn't he? Or a long time out anyway, and he's back. Maybe it was only 2 months in the end, actually. But he's not made a difference in the last 2 games since coming back. In fact, we've been awful at home. 2-0 defeats by the looks of it. Nothing happened for us in this game. Nothing has happened. It's been very poor. Great ball there. Taggart, can we get a consolation? Sawyer hit it, so that's well wide. So there we go. Disappointing. 2 defeats in a row. We haven't really done that this season. Maybe well, apart from I haven't really done that. I lost 4 in a row at the start, didn't I? Since then, I haven't really had a bad run. But we dropped down to 5th, and we're currently 3 points above the 6th place, which is okay. But Ebbsfleet have a game in hand, as does Whitehawk. So they could catch us up and come within 1 point of us. We're now 8 points off the top. Very little chance of catching Saturn United, who also have a game in hand. And we're also 6 points behind 2nd place Basingstoke. We have to try and get a playoff place. We really do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 3 more matches, and then we're going to have a really long last episode of the season of the season. We'll hopefully try and get playoffs, so it won't actually be the last one of the season. But I'm going to, because Sutton United are top, I'm going to show that game, and then we're going to show the next 3 games and see what we can do. And you can follow my journey to try and get playoff place. But I'll play the next 3 games by myself, and then record the next 4 in an extra long episode for you guys. This was quite a short one, just 1 game against Basingstoke. Disappointing. we haven't drawn many games recently, but those defeats have just let us down, and we've been up and down in the playoffs, haven't we? We've been up to second, and now we're down to fifth, and a bit of false hope going up to second, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a bit disappointing. Not much in this episode, not much in the game for you, but please hit that like button anyway. Please subscribe. I hope you're looking forward to the extra long episode. I guess it'll be episode 13, won't it? So yeah, check it out soon.